All right. Sorry about that. I didn't even know we were recording. It had me. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. Let me flip the camera around so you can see me instead of my back of my window. Hi. Metaphysical Mama, what's going on? So, whoa. Anybody dealing with narcissists, tethering attachers? People trying to make you feel guilty or that they can't do something on their own and that they need or making demands and ultimatums to make you feel anxiety, you come to the right place because we're about to whip shit into shape. So lots of shit coming out today. I woke up having some crazy dream this morning, and welcome if you're coming to hang out, and thanks for hanging out with me. Metaphysical Mama. So this channel is about metaphysics, so it's a little about everything, a little bit about everything, and a whole lot about nothing. The goal for myself here, and if you venture here, is to find your authentic self. So we don't give a fuck what's politically correct. We don't care what are supposed facts that have been brought out from the masculine karmic intellect and that we've been right bobbling around in between timelines of 2012 and now we're in 2021 at the end. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, bum. Both equal 5 if you add them up, 222. So this is coming to a full cycle, boo-boos. And we ain't repeating this motherfucker. Right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Motherfucker ain't gonna be no number 3. That's 1212. Now you see. So karmic relationships, Orion energy. Okay, I'll just show you these cards. These are starseed cards. So a lot of portals are open right now, a lot of birthing. You know, the portals in between Earth and the sun are like the birthing portals, the wormholes, the vortexes, the time tunnels, right? Stargates, however, right? Electromagnetic wormholes, 309. So, you know, there's been a lot of using energy and manipulation of things, etc., for a long time, right? World War One, we're still in it. When the world is in war against oneself, right? The emotions, the emotional body, the spiritual body, and the mental faculties are not in alignment. Produces, right, mercurial poisoning, schizophrenia. When others are trying to use other people's energetic energy, whether by soul harvesting, energy harvesting, organ harvesting, and trafficking, which all comes into play with, right, war, trade, slavery, sex, porn, fear porn, right, ownership that is false power coming from the fear and feelings of lack, which then makes right? One feel resentful and full of all these negative, right? I'm gonna get you back, right? Stuff. Or jealous, always watching someone else, like, why don't I have that? Kind of thing, right? But everybody has what they need. It's like if you took a, right? This is where we take our anger. We did a video yesterday, right? Getting our anger and our negative feelings and birthing our divine feminine is taking those shitty shit feelings and creating something with it, right? We acknowledge it. It's like, right, we have to go through the negative part of it, our shadow, like where it doesn't feel so hot and great. Excuse me, you know. However, then you play with it, right? Knowledge is power. So, right, our job is to be knowledgeable, co-create with spirit, with the divine feminine. Use our masculine intellect to be head of household, right? Mind over matter. As above, so below. But don't keep passing off your thoughts, feelings, and dreams to Prophet Joe, the Pharaoh. All right, I got another, I was pulling the Les Cartes Infernales, and we got Tarngorsak. which is also Cthulhu. You cut an arm off, oh, he's fishing, right? Jesus, a fisher of men. Jesus, Isu, Ia, Eu, Ei, Ao, Ei, Ooh, right? AC, DC, alternate current, direct current. They're constantly, right, fighting duality, the two masculine, right? Yahweh, Genesis 3, 603. So when an octopus cuts an arm off, it grows back. But that arm stays programmed. It becomes an extension, right? Like our cell phone, an extension of us. It becomes an extension, or like a mom has a baby, right? My daughters are extensions of me, but they're their own being. But with Cthulhu, octopus, and etc., Twarngusak, this is right. He's one arm, and don't forget too, an octopus is a shapeshifter, can camouflage, right, into so many different species, star beings, etc. here, right? So being more playful with all the stories that we have here, right, and allowing it all to float around. Trust me, that's how an octopus gets around. This is also the octopus. This card came out too, the miser, right? If you ever see an octopus too, they're like, ooh, they love everything that's flashy and jewelry. They're like, and they hoard it. The hoard. El Diablo, El Dorado. What? High rates gold. Fool's gold. One ring to rule them all. And Arthur Pendragon keeps coming up. Also, just to introduce myself a little bit, I channel mad information from Spirit Divine, so a lot of things may not make sense and be logical within right present time. I'm not speaking in proper dialect as far as we would have a conversation between you and me if we were conversing, right? Having like a, hey, you, what's up, conversation. ABC. This is channeling, so it's water, air, everything comes through. It just is what it is, right? So yeah, Arthur Pendragon, King Arthur, Knights at the Round Table. In the thumbnail, that's the head of Hydra, triangulation, triangulum, rectilium, zeta reticuli, Orion again, star system, Sirius star system, Syrians, and there's like A, B, C, D. There's many binary star systems, many moons, etc. In a solar system. So again, if a if a shitty day can make us feel shitty out, like again, what do you think is the cosmic rays do? There's many stars in the sky, right? Most of us don't have that thought to think, okay, yeah, right. Midnight comes while we're asleep most of the time, which is AM, the beginning, when it's dark, before, right, there's punctures before the light, the dwarfs come out, the white and blue dwarfs, before sparkles start to occur, right? Before awareness has begun, and then thoughts start to run. Thoughts and feelings produce sparks, right? Happy Hanukkah, everyone that's celebrating. I think it's still Hanukkah. Kwanzaa, holidays, if you celebrate, if you don't, if you're like me, you just kind of celebrate every day. That's another word too, right? Celibate, celebrate. Celebrate. They play with the words a lot. This is what archons do. It's a play on words, right? Just like in the beginning, right? Logos was with God, which is spirit, right? Wednesday wisdom, which is time is spirit, the breath of life, the breath, spirit movement through is with God. After man comes, right? Oh, the word, like, right? And logos is what, like, right? A logo, like my logo is, right? The butterfly. Or my face with spaceships around it. It depends. There's a whole bunch. We got a few, or like my little squirrely guy, right? I have different logos for different things, right? Symbols. And a picture says 1,000 words. right? So yeah, we got the miser, comparison. This came out twice while I was shuffling. So it's like, right, well, how come I can't be like the bark? How come I want to be right? And bamboo can overgrow everything, right? You have to put steel in the ground in order for it to not overtake everything, kind of like the ocean. And pandas nibble on bamboo. So it's like, right, a lot of like the metaphysics works as, right, I like Einstein's theory of relativity. Everything's relative, right? The law of one. And every action has an equal or opposite reaction, period. Just because we're not aware of them, right? We have to slow down. Slow down. The burden. And never been your beast of burden. So lots of people are like, oh, right, beings that want to like invest in or say they want to help. They have an idea. Oh, I have to take this. Pardon me. Let's see how long I am. Hold on one second, please. Hello. Yeah. You're supposed to spend some time in thought, alone and clear, and learn to be uncomfortable. That's kind of, I'm doing a video now about that. Hopefully they'll be in soon. Yeah, literally just about exactly about like that. Like, just try to breathe and be calm and, they'll be in soon. That's yeah, interesting. Loss of power. Okay. Okay, sounds good. No worries. Okay. Yeah, take it easy and rest. Okay, or just take it easy and somebody will be in there soon. Just lay and meditate a bit, nice and calm. Okay, love you. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Love you. All right. Speaking of K doo doo, I'm gonna use that forever now. Thank you, Uriel. K doo doo, Kalulu. that was the tentacle man right there. We love him. We all love the Papa, right? Although they can be a pain in the but can't we all be? So yeah, getting into that too, that has a lot to do with, right, Cthulhu, Torngersak, the abandoned one, Yaldabaoth. The this also gets very into Zeta Reticuli and the Palladians and lots of agreements with humans to like mess around with things. 1441. Oh boy. I'll light a little piece of my blenty blunt that I have here. I didn't get to roll another one before I came on. But there's going to be a big one here. We're about to birth a big one here, Becky. Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. So are you all aware, right? Androgynous beings. So K-Dudu, Cthulhu, Kolulu, the octopussy is an androgynous being, right? Saturn, Moon, Uranus, Neptune, right? Neptune controls the dream state. It could be like, oh, what a really cool, right? And all colorful, or it could be like, nightmare, right? So Cthulhu is the sleeping one, way under. It's like, don't wake the great Cthulhu. the great Cthulhu is also Asmodeus. Where'd it go? I have so many cards here. We have denial. So always reaching for, and that's like Menelaus. That's also having to do with that. Lusting after someone else, or Set, lusting after Osiris's wife, right? Or Zeus. Zeus punished, right, for lusting after, or in Thor, someone stole Thor's wife's hair. Thor dresses up like his wife. So do many men in tights. Hint, hint, dropping big bombs here. So as human, we can get right paranoid about things, or like be like, I don't want people to know. That's why everybody wears a mask, right? How is everything? Okay, how are you? Right. So many different beings here, all are carrying different values, different amounts of positive and negative. This again goes into the star cards that we write. Orion energy, polarity. The opposite of Orion, right? Big spaceman up in the sky is right. Cthulhu, way down deep in the ocean. 1717. Now don't forget, they come up and they can also walk on land and camouflage. Like, do they have to think about it before they just blend? Well, I watching last night about the Nazi Hitler and what have you. I think it was in World War. I had to end Churchill. Uh, and it was like the Nazi. They were doing some experiment, whatever, and then they just disappeared. They just left and blended in with the right everyday people. That's what the motherfuckers trying to do now too. A lot of them. They're like, whatever, but yeah, no, because you're like a blinking SOS light, right? Tic tac. We see you. Who watching the watchers? I don't know. I can't see. I'm blind as a bee. Are bees blind? Blind as a bat. One of the dude I was watching too, another the other day. Speaking of like, well, we don't have radar. I don't have radar. It's like, well, how come you don't have radar? Yes, we do. Like they just said, the virus started with a bat in China. Did y'all dig to China and forget where you was at? Like how do you not have a radar system? Because you cut out the divine feminine, so you ain't got no emotion and intuition to have awareness of where the fuck you is right now, this present now moment. Spirit getting that funny. So karmic relationships are being called. Evergreen truck just drove by, the big container trucks, the tractor trailers with the containers carrying all sorts of things over the oceans and the seas, and on how many, 18 wheels and shit. Oh, Hangar 18, that too came out this morning. Hangar 18, Teresa, Rosemary's Baby. 1243. That's a specific frequency. 1944. That was another one. Shut the door. So lots of so right, like Matrix. So they try to get people put to sleep poppies, and then they want to feed off the energy of the cells, the bodies, the organs, etc. The minds that sleep while they dwell. Right? Matrix, brother, Nini. Matrix, my bell. I got the ill communication. So karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. This is about healing conflict, not remaining in denial, acting like, oh yeah, but I didn't do it, whatever. I'm just gonna walk another 8 mile. No. You're gonna stand the fuck still. And like we talked about last week, and my daughter was talking about somebody, right, a friend, and we're having a conversation about people that do exactly that. I want da 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 da, but then then you don't want the responsibility. You want the clout, you want the title, you want the information, You want the throne, you want to hold the gold and act like you make the law and the rule, but you don't want to do the work internally as an inside job in order to get where you need to get, so you have what you need and you stop getting upset. That's childish fucking reindeer games, and we ain't playing. You're going to stay with the negative, uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling right now until you get used to it and have ability to learn how to soothe yourself. And that's not because we don't love you. It's because we do love you, and we don't want little fucking brats and monsters running all over the place trying to demand shit because they don't know how to accept the fucking word no, or not now, or wait. Just like the Delta, the Nile, little gins hanging around, right? Getting drunk, Saturnalia. You wanna, you wanna, you wanna, you wanna, wanna, zig a zig. Ah, if you wanna be my lover. I hope you're picking up on the dishes, on the satellites, on the meals I'm throwing out. Mana, mana, mana. Mana, mana. You are being called to step up. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Get out of the karmic cycles and be accountable. And we're not making any more deals and gambling and having ultimatums or making it appear and look as if somebody else did some other shit after you all took things that don't belong to you and decided to have a good old time with that shit. Too good for you crew. So pause, because there ain't no more claws. This is where it is what it is, and we're gonna learn how to deal and balance the shit. Stop trying to pass it to somebody else or act as if. And if you made an agreement in a contract, you said something with your mouth is what needs to be golden. You said something from your heart. So when you're feeling and your thought and your intention, 1, 2, 3, power of 3, come out and make a ball, an energy ball. Well, that was your choice, right? That was that 9/10 of the weight come from the intention. It's only 0.5 of a thought and a feeling. That equals 1 penny in my right hand. You got to have 2 cents. We always have a penny in our left hand, but you always forget about that because you're always so busy running around trying to not let the left hand know what the right hand is doing, right? So again, getting into cutting off the arms of Cthulhu or the arm of the bear. It's the same being. They can look whatever they want. A boy, a child, a man, a woman, an octopus, disappear. The Algol system, star system, right? Blinks. That's like Warlock. Blink in and out. Blink, 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 blink. It's called a demon star. That's what everybody is worshiping, right? The sun star. But you have to find your center of gravity, your star system cosmology, because that's where you find your moon and your, right, galactic center and the star systems that you're from and the different elements, Elohim, right, that are of the earth. That's of the earth. Elohim, El, oh, him, a hymn. Do we sing hymns? Do we sew a hymn? Is somebody sewing and weaving? Humble Silken. Another one of those names. Y'all want to play 8 game? Welcome to the Hall of Fame, where everybody knows your name. Right. Lights, or no, flash, right? Flash, lights. Boogie, oogie, oogie. Lots of mixtures going on there. The Seas of Mintaka. And I believe Mintaka is one of the Orion's belt. I gotta double check, but if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's one of the stars and the 3 of the brightest in Orion's belt. So what all those things mean? Most people don't look up, right? Or care. But it's like look within. And if you don't care and you don't want to be here, yo, that's cool. But then stop using energy that don't belong to you, right? Let go. Let go of my ego. Let go. And if you don't care, let go. I mean, it's simple, yo, or ho, right? J is silent. Oh, just kidding. I'm just playing. M&Ms. They do exist. He does exist. Ah. They're really fucking with me today, making me look silly. Whatever. I hope you're having fun with me. Ay, ay, ay. So, Seas of Mintaka is seeing a potential and bringing the unconsciousness to light. So, right, coming out of the karmic cycles is, yeah, be right, saying that we're not, we are at right at rock bottom, and we are no longer going to accept the bullshit that's being fed, because that's poison. Right? The stories that are being put out, I mean, it's again everybody's responsibility to take. It's like, what do you take seriously? What do you believe? And how many other ways have you been able to look at any of these words or stories or theories or beliefs, really, any, right, etc. A, B, Z, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, all of it. Where does it come from, right? Etymology. Where does the vibration come from? We use it in a certain way now. Think of the terms of just our language, how we change, how we talk in between, right? Different like decades and, centuries and times. The different clothes we wear, the different words that we use that are politically correct at certain times, and at other times it's like they mean other things, right? Like back in the day when we were younger, it was like, that's hot, and then it was like, that's cool, or that's cool. It was like I always laughed at that. I was like, so cool and hot is like great. Or growing up, I grew up right in Vermont, and a lot of right over that up that way, it's like great, like that's wicked awesome. Way different than if you're like in New York, or down south even. And then forget about if we're in like right different countries, the different words we use, right? Over here in America, we're like, yo, what's up, dude? Hey, dude. Well, Guatemalan, dude is the hair on an elephant's ass. So you call a Guatemalan dude, it's like, what would you just say? Tick, tick. It's like, right? So think of all the different words we use that mean something in another language, like nova, supernova, the car, the nova. It didn't go over well, right, with the Latin community, because Latin community, that nova means no go. You want a car that no go? Hell no, right? Hold on, please. Here, give me 1 second. This is not a video. Let me just, I'll just turn it off. I will come back because I have a visitor that I need to hang out with. So join me back when it'll pop back up. Join me on the next episode and have a great day, and I'll see y'all soon. One love.